Hey everyone, Chris coming to you today. And today I wanted to talk about a statistic that I ran through as I was looking up some traffic data recently. And it's the fact that in 2020, so when COVID or the pandemic hit, we end up with, definitely less people on the road. But the interesting thing is that traffic or car fatalities, car accident fatalities actually went up in 2020. And a lot of that can be due to speeding, kind of having more of a lackadaisical approach because the roads were not as full with vehicles as they usually were. More people were just at home at that point in time. And so it's one of those things where I would tell you that that I found it somewhat interesting because of the amount of cars that were not actually on the road at that point in time. And so I looked up the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, and what they stated in their article and then their findings was that showed that vehicle mileage actually decreased by about 430 billion miles in total throughout the country, um, which is a 13.2% decrease. But fatalities rose. They went from 1.37 fatalities per 100 million. Um, and then up from 1.11 fatalities per 100 million in 2019. And the behaviors are generally that they're attributing to it are going to be impaired driving, speeding, and failure to wear a seatbelt. So all of that can be found from the NHTSA. But it's interesting. I mean, because you would think that with less cars on the road that people would be safer, that these things would not happen. But it almost seemed like it actually opened a not a Pandora's box, but like a permission to drive more recklessly. And so just wanted to give you guys that information. It's one of those things that as you're out driving, it still is a serious thing, even if there are not as many people on the road. And definitely keep your eyes and ears open, pay attention to your surroundings. Please, please wear your seatbelts, and the like. So wanted to give you guys that information that I ran across, thought it was somewhat interesting. And we will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye now.